Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to the first episode of my Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocke challenge, and the first Nuzlocke challenge I've ever done, ever. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty crazy, I think, and hopefully everything will go well. I know Nuzlocke challenges do have a tendency to go pear-shaped, but I think I may be able to make this go okay. It really depends on the hacks, but we'll see. So for those who've never played a Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge before, there's two rules you have to follow. These are the two main rules, and they are, let me just get into them real quick. Well, rule number one is that you can only catch the first Pokemon you see on a route. You can't catch any other Pokemon. If you make this Pokemon faint, or if it has the ability to flee, then you can't catch it. So yeah, you pretty much have to catch the first thing you see, unless you're playing with Dupe's Claws. Now, I don't care too much about Dupe's Claws. I don't care about getting the same Pokemon twice. So there's no Dupe's Claws on this. I was about to say Dupe Claws, but Dupe's Claws, which means I could end up having the same Pokemon twice. Really doesn't make a difference to me. So yeah, we'll just have to run with that. The other rule is, if your Pokemon faints, you must either A, deposit it in the box and never use it again, or B, just release it entirely. Basically, the Pokemon is dead, can't be used ever again, and you just have to like roll with that and accept that your Pokemon is gone. So yeah, there's the two main rules I'm going to follow. There's one rule where you like nickname your Pokemon. I do that already, so it doesn't really matter too much about that rule to me, or that rule doesn't matter to me. So yeah. Anyway, we're going to come down here and just get this stuff out of the way. I didn't show the intro to the game because it just takes up time that it's the exact same in near every Pokemon game, so I mean, there's no point in watching it. So yeah, I just started the game from the very start, I guess. Not the very start, but the, oh no, it's not Sunday, it's Thursday. But, I just started it from wherever. It doesn't really matter too much. So yeah, as you see there, it's 4:04 p.m. here in Ireland. I didn't mean to press no, because I do know how to use the phone. I think everybody knows how to use the phone. You just have to call people with it. So there we go. Now that we've done that, we're going to head to Professor Elm's lab and get ourselves our first Pokemon. And yeah, I'm not really going to care too much about the dialogue in this game because I know it all already, and there's nothing really interesting to do. So I'm going to try and 100% the game, which means I'll try and get all the legendaries in the game too, but I probably won't do that until I finish the series. So yeah, I'll catch all the legendary Pokemon and stuff, but once I finish the game, where the Nuzlocke rules are pretty much out the window because the game is finished, I'll definitely go and catch the legendary Pokemon of the game, and hopefully get them all. I may even have to like use a Game Shark code to do the Celebi event, which is in this game, that obviously you can't do without a Game Shark code because it's not available anymore. So yeah, I'll probably do that towards the end, or at the end, probably once I clear the game, and then we'll just roll with it from there. So what we're gonna do is pick one of these Pokemon here, and the Pokemon we can pick are Cyndaquil, or the choices we have are Cyndaquil, Totodile, and Chikorita. So I asked you guys if you would pick my starter for me, and we ended up having a tiebreak at the time I'm recording this between Chikorita and Totodile. So it was 3 votes to 3, I believe. And I think I am going to pick... I want to pick Chikorita for the difficulty, but I already used Venusaur in Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, so I think I am going to pick Totodile, just for the sake of having something different. So, even though like Venusaur and, well, not Venusaur, Bulbasaur and Chikorita aren't the same, but they're sort of like, they're grass types, so I mean, there's similarities, and I'll just go with a different type. I'll go with Totodile. So I don't really have a name picked out for this thing, but I better give it a nickname anyway, because it's in Nuzlocke. And yeah, we'll just give the nickname, this is gonna look like such a stupid nickname, but we'll give the nickname not Chomp. Well, not Chomp. I don't even know how I'd pronounce that with the Q at the end, but there we go. Chomp. We'll just call it Chomp for the time being, and then I'll probably change it in the future. I don't know. So yeah, there we go. I've got our first Pokemon, and we're gonna register Professor Elm's number in the Pokegear telephone compartment thingy. And yeah, if our Pokemon get hurt or something, we can just run back there to heal, which is actually pretty good. It's pretty cool that they put that in there. But this guy's gonna give us a potion, and your Pokemon is automatically going to start off with a berry, so you don't really have to worry about coming back here to heal up. You get the equipment you need at the start, so you should be fine. Anyway, I'm just like rambling about nothing, and now I have a little story to tell. When I first got this game for what to get it, I can't remember. I think it may have been for my birthday, I think. No, it wasn't my birthday. It was for something else. I don't even think it was for something. I think I was just saving up for it. I got a Pokemon Silver game and Game Boy Color on the same day, and as soon as I got it, my sister snatched it off me, much like she did when I got Pokemon Red for Christmas, along with the yellow Game Boy. That was pretty cool back in the day. She took it off me and she was playing it, but she didn't actually play this game. What she did was come to this guy here and let herself get kicked for about an hour, wasting the battery on my Game Boy. And yeah, because back then I didn't have a charger, we only had you had to put like AA batteries into the back, so I had to use batteries, and we didn't have any more batteries, and she wasted like an hour of battery just getting herself kicked by the rival of this game. So anyway, first Pokemon we run into is a Hoppip. Nuzlocke challenge does not start until I get my first set of Pokeballs, and Hoppip would be a pretty terrible Pokemon to get, so I really hope that's not the first encounter I get on this route whenever I come back to catch Pokemon. Well, catch a Pokemon, not catch Pokemon, because I can only catch one, as I said already at the start of the game. So yeah, hopefully Hoppip is not my encounter, because Hoppip does suck. I don't really know if I'm going to be doing some off-screen training on this game, just because it's a Nuzlocke, and in case anything happens, like, I wouldn't lie to you guys about it, but just in case people get, like, skeptical and stuff, as if I did some off-screen training and a Pokemon fainted and I, like, lied about it, which I wouldn't do anyway, but just in case, I don't think I'll do off-screen training on this. I don't know if I'll do training, like, in video, or if I'll just, not do training at all. I probably don't need to, because this game is, like, exceptionally easy. But anyway, here we have a Wild Centrit. We're gonna just scratch that a few times. Get a few levels up by the time we get to Mr. Pokemon's house, I hope. And we're gonna grab a berry here. So yeah, I'm not sure about off-screen training. I'll have to see. I may have to do it eventually, but I don't even know if I'll do it or not. I think I'll just, like, record all my training and stuff, and you guys can see what's going on, and that I'm not, like, cheating or anything, and having a Pokemon faint, and then just, like, resetting so the Pokemon isn't fainted. Anyway, you're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. That's okay, everyone is a rookie at some point. If you'd like, I can teach you a few things. So yeah, this guy's just going to show us around Cherry Grove City, and at the end of it, we are going to get a town map, or the map card, which is basically the town map. So yeah, he just explains everything for people who've never played Pokemon before. As you all know, I've played Pokemon before, so I know it all. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So there's a part coming up I need to tell you about, or not tell you about, but a story about as well. In this very sea, as he calls it, even though it's a very small patch of water, I found a shiny Kingler there before. I can't remember if it was silver. I think it was silver. I think shiny Kingler is silver. But I remember it was in my Pokemon Silver version, and my the color palettes got, like, messed up because of the internal battery, like, screwing up or something. I think that's what happens. But that happened anyway, and I got a shiny Kingler at least. I knew it was shiny because it did the shining, you know, the animation, the or whatever. That didn't even sound like the noise, but anyway. Yeah, it did make the, it meant that sort of thingy, the animation or whatever, and it was pretty cool. And then my friend found a shiny Golbat up in a cave that's, like, just north of here, which is pretty funny. So anyway, or it was a different cave. I don't think you can find Golbat in this cave. I don't know, but anyway, or not this cave, I'm not even in a cave. But anyway, we're just gonna scratch this thing. I should have went back to healed, but I do have a berry, so it's alright. And we get to level 7, which is sweet. I definitely should heal up, though. That was, like, a waste of my berry, because I can need that in the future. Anyway, we learned Rage, and that's a pretty terrible move, honestly. Not too great. It does increase your attack as you go on, but then it's still not that great. We're going to talk to this guy here, and he's going to give us a berry. We're going to try and get as much berries as we can, because I do plan on 100% in the game. And hopefully I'll find, like, every hidden item. I don't think I will, though. I'll definitely miss a few. I definitely won't battle a few trainers, too. I can already see myself going back on my word by saying it's going to be 100% when it probably won't. But getting the berries will benefit you greatly. Not greatly, but you'll be able to help out a sick Pokemon in the future. So everybody wants to help sick Pokemon, because, you know, we're all good people here. We like helping our Pokemon out. And yeah, giving that Pokemon berries will cure it from its illness or whatever. And that is pretty nice, I guess, you know, being a good Samaritan and all, helping out some sick Pokemon. So we're going to head over here and grab this Poison Cure Berry. And we've got an antidote back there. So we have 2 items that can get rid of poisoning. And what I'm going to do is actually give one of the berries I picked up, because I do have 3, I believe, yeah. I have 3, so I'm going to give one of them to Totodile, because he already lost his original berry, which he starts off with. And just to have him have this one will make it okay, I guess. So yeah, here's Professor, not Professor, yeah, it is Professor Oak over there, but this is actually Mr. Pokemon that we're talking to, and he gives us the mystery egg, which is what he wanted to give to Professor Elm. And he just tells us about the daycare couple outside Goldenrod City and stuff. Well, he doesn't say where they are, but he says he knows them. And here is Professor Oak, who is going to come over here and I believe just give us the Pokedex and then head off, because, you know, that's what he does. He's Professor Oak. He just comes, gives you a Pokedex, and gives it to you, and that's it. He comes to you, he gives you the Pokemon. Shut up, Stu. Jesus. He comes over, he gives you the Pokedex, he gives it to you, and that, I didn't even know what I said there, but I've screwed up so many times already. People are gonna like dislike this video so much. But anyway, there's the Pokedex. Eventually, after all that talking and stuff, and yeah, we're gonna go to well, we're gonna head back to Professor Elm's lab now because we got the mystery egg and the Pokedex. And Mr. Pokemon, being the cool guy that he is gonna heal up our Pokemon. So there we go. We're all healed up, and now we're gonna head back. Ahoy, hoy. Hello there. Alright, so here's I don't even know what I was trying to do there, but he's trying to answer the phone like Mr. Burns. I said hello there, but whatever. So anyway, Professor Elm wants us to come back to his lab and deal with stuff. So let's go and do that. Something terrible happened according to him. And we got a wild battle. It is a Pidgey. I really have to be careful when I speed up though, because I could screw up in like the middle of a battle and end up losing a Pokemon, which I don't want to do. So I'm going to be very, very careful with speeding up. I'm actually going to try and find a few wild battles here though, because I'd like to get up to like level 8 at least. So we'll just take on this Caterpie. There we go. And we're near enough to level 8, so I think like one more battle will get us there. And we will be good. So let's just head through this grass patch. And let's see what Pokemon we got here. We got a Weedle, which we're going to scratch and scratch again. And will it get me up a level? No, just shy of a level up. So we'll find one more Pokemon. And then we will be ready to take or make our way back to Professor Elm's lab. So here's another Weedle. We'll just scratch that a few times. Luckily, we didn't get poisoned by Poison Sting. I do have an antidote, but the Pokemon Center is just pretty much around the corner from here anyway. So I'm going to head in there and heal up. And then we are going to go back to New Bark Town to Professor Oak. Not Professor Oak, Professor Elm. Wow, I screwed up. Alright, that's sort of stupid. Anyway, heal up there. And there we go. Just like speed up the healing because nobody really cares about watching me get healed. And now we are going to run into that guy that my sister liked because he kicked us for some reason. Anyway, this guy is going to want to battle us. So let's take him on and listen to his awesome background music or his awesome theme. I really like this rival music. It's not my favorite though. My favorite is the Generation 1 champion battle, which I guess can be considered the rival battle music. I don't know if you want to consider it that. But that is definitely like my favorite music from most Pokemon games. I think it's really epic. But this one's really cool too. So he has a Chikorita on level 5. It's going to be stronger. Well, he's going to have the type advantage over you, but his Pokemon is only on level 5, so it won't know any moves that will be super effective on you. So you don't have to worry about being at a disadvantage. It'll only know Tackle and Growl or something, I believe. So yeah, it's nothing to worry about. And you can probably take it out with a few scratches and stuff. Critical hits, as you saw, really won't matter because it didn't do that much damage. And there we go. So we defeated that and almost get to level 9, which is sweet. So question mark was defeated. Are you happy you won? So we get $300 Pokédollars for winning. And he says, my name is question mark. I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Alright, wow, okay, he like punched me or something. He pushed me over, I don't know. But anyway, there goes our rival for the game. His name is actually Silver. But you can call him whatever you want, I believe. So we're going to probably just call him Sim. Wow, I'm walking into a tree. I'm probably going to call him Sims because that's what I call like my rival all the time. Because, you know, I've said this like every Pokemon game. Or near every Pokemon game, like that Sims, etc. is like my best friend. We've known each other for like maybe how long? Maybe like 15 years or something. It's been a long time anyway. So yeah, let's just head into Professor Elm's lab. I was about to say Oak. I'm so used to playing Pokemon Red that I said Professor Oak. I heard a Pokemon was stolen here. I was just getting some information from Professor Elm. Apparently, it was a young male with long red hair. What? You battle training like that? Did you happen to get his name? So yeah, we're gonna call this guy Sims as usual because, you know, best friend, you know, give him a shout out or something, I don't know. There we go. So there we have Sims. So Sims is his name. Thanks for helping my investigation. Alright, so I like talking to Professor Elm from many different directions at this point because he does this like weird jump whenever you show him the egg, and I like see where he goes. So he had the mystery egg to Elm and he like jumps back there behind the Pokeball, and yeah. So there's the Pokemon egg and it is a great discovery. What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokedex? Stu, is this true? That's incredible. He's superb in seeing the potential of people as trainers. Wow, Stu, you may have what it takes to become the champion. You seem to be getting on great with your Pokemon too. You should take the Pokemon to the gym challenge. Or you should take the Pokemon gym challenge. The closest gym would be the one in Violet City. Stu, the road to the championship will be a long one. Before you leave, make sure that you talk to your mom. Alright, so let's go talk to Mother Dearest. But before we do that, we are going to get Pokeballs off this guy here. So, get them Pokeballs. And we're going to throw Pokeballs at wild Pokemon to catch them and stuff. And yeah. that's pretty much it. Let's just head into our home and talk to Mommy and see what she has to say. Wow, it's a cute Pokemon. Where did you get it? Where did I get it? Did she not say that Professor Elm wanted us to give us a Pokemon? Like, come on. So you're leaving on an adventure. Okay, I'll help too. But what can I do for you? I know, I'll save money for you. So yeah, it's really kind of recommended that you do get your mom to save your money, because even though you do get money for winning battles and stuff, if you lose or if you spend too much, at least you can come back to your mom. She's like your personal bank account. So come back here and get money off her. And yeah, it's kind of like real life when you ask your mom to borrow money. So, or ask one of your parents, it really depends, or your grandparents, you know, whatever. So, I think with all that said and done, I'm going to wrap it up here. In the next episode, we're going to make our way towards Violet City, and we'll probably be catching a few Pokemon on the way. So yeah, with all that said and done, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys for more shortly enough. So, catch you then.